This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Annabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Annabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
We've got Kevin Pollak, who's joining. He's in the new season of Tulsa King as Special Agent Musso, an FBI agent with a vendetta. Love that. I was like anybody on a new series with a vendetta. Kevin joins us now. Hi, Kevin Pollak.
I think you were missing the multi-award-winning actor in the intro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was telling everybody, you've got a great body of work. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm always just blown away how you're still cooking, really cooking.
They're still making it fiscally irresponsible to get off the couch.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure the pull of the couch is strong, but yeah. And plus, it's show business, my friend. Show business. So where is the Tulsa King shot?
In Tulsa, Oklahoma, as well as some sound stages in Atlanta.
I see. So it's I get it. And Tulsa King, for those who don't know, Sylvester Stallone is the lead, and he is. He's the general, right? They call him the general in the series?
Nickname. He's mafioso. The most important part for your listeners, Mark,
yes.
For the poll,
yes,
for the promo. This is a show that's wildly successful within the Taylor Sheridan universe.
Oh, yes. Taylor Sheridan, all the stuff that Taylor Sheridan's done. Name a couple of those things.
Well, I believe he wrote brilliant screenplays for movies like Sicario, but then struck super crazy streaming TV gold with Yellowstone.
Sure.
And then you've got the spin-offs from that, and then you've got Lioness and Landman, and everything he touches turns to platinum, and Tulsa is their latest, greatest big hit.
That's just so wild. Right? So when you got the call, Tulsa King, and it is Taylor Sheridan, you were just like, got to be part of it?
Well, that's the initial pull, and then you got to know what the character is, what the show is. You know, I start asking questions.
Right.
I mean, there's an instinct on the inside of the brain that says, oh, you're getting off the couch.
Right. And your character is your FBI in this series. So you're up against Stallone, I would think.
Well, I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
I would say that we're having a ridiculous amount of fun. Almost all my scenes are him and I.
Oh, my God, that's great. Yeah.
It's a bit of dueling banjos, and He's laughing every time I put something stupid into the words. And it's.
Well, that's the thing about you.
They bring you in.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt, but you're very funny, and you can take a serious situation and make it funny. You have to just be a lot of fun on the set, and I'm sure Stallone just enjoys having you around.
Yes, and literally remembers me doing Peter Falk's Lieutenant Columbo on The Tonight Show.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was one of the first things he brought up.
No kidding. That's just great. Now, had you had much interaction with Stallone prior to this?
No. I was close, of course, with Bruce and Demi during the Planet Hollywood starting. Mm-hmm. And there were a few events where he was around. In fact, the last big one was the opening of Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. I opened up for Barbra Streisand for this particular evening.
Are you kidding?
Exactly.
That's unreal. Wait a minute. You opened for Barbra Streisand? Where? At the venue of Planet Hollywood, or where was that performance?
Yes. Yeah, they got a showroom there at the Planet Hollywood.
Oh, my God. That's just great. That's just awesome. And now I just have to ask you quickly about Streisand. Any thoughts? I mean, what was that interaction like? Was she distant, or did you deal with her at all, or what? You always hear these stories about her.
I'm pretty sure she was a huge fan, and I say that based on how she nodded at me as we passed backstage. Me coming off stage and her about to go on. We passed in a hallway. She nodded in such a way that suggested, get out of the way.
So, different kind of relationship with Stallone, who is remembering your Carson Peter Falk stuff.
Yes.
Wow. That's just wild. Well, so this, how long has this run? Like, how long are you there shooting Tulsa King?
Potentially off and on till the end of the year. I'm currently holed up at a very fancy hotel in Atlanta. I check in under the name John Lovitz. That way no one will bother me.
That's just awesome. Well, Pollak, I adore you. I just think you're so talented. No one makes me laugh like you do, and you've got it all, bud. You've got it all. Congratulations on this. We'll watch for it. When is the new season of Tulsa King dropping, as the kids say?
Season 3 will drop in September, I am told. I don't have an exact date, but there'll be a lot of promotion running up to it, But in September, Season 3 will drop. Season 1 and 2 apparently currently available on Paramount Plus.
Crozier, tell Pollak about the one scene, because you and Michael Crozier were in the same movie. Crozier, quickly tell Pollak, and I want to see if he remembers this.
So this was around the time when I was working on Phil Hendry's show back here on KFI in the time, but it was for That Thing You Do, the movie, the Tom Hanks gig. And it was at the Orpheum downtown, and you were playing Big Boss Koss, I think was the name, the DJ, local DJ there. And you were introducing the band from That Thing You Do. And did a bunch of takes that day. And in particular, there was one where in between takes, one of the ADs came up to me, and I was in the crowd scene. And they had asked me something or other that's irrelevant. So what they had told everybody else is that the next take would be silent, no sound. And prior to that, obviously, you come out, you intro them, and then they start screwing up, and then we were supposed to boo them. And they had said at the time, well, they're not picking anybody in particular, but they want some people to, boo, and nobody did, but I was always the first one. So when we did the silent take, I didn't hear the silent aspect of it, and as soon as the cymbal crashed down, I just screamed out, P.U.! And Tom, Mr. Hanks, being 10 feet away from me, just yelled out a cut and just glared at me, and then you had to do it again.
Any recollection of that, Kevin?
You mean, do I remember one of the extras in the audience? No, I can't say that I...
Well, and that was the last time I did any acting, so there we go. It was seminal for me.
Oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, you got a memorable moment out of a Tom Hanks directed film, and what more the hell can you ask?
Yeah, that's not bad. Kevin's right about that.
Working in a scene with you, yes, absolutely.
Oh, very, very cool.
Yeah, and I guess that's on your resume now. You and I worked together.
And we also worked on indirectly on the Phil Hendry documentary that came out last year.
Oh, yeah, Kevin was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keyword being indirectly. But yes.
Pollak feeling it on the set of Tulsa King, Crozier. Yeah.
Bringing the heat.
Yeah. We love you, Kevin. Thank you for checking in. Get back to the set. Kevin Pollak, everybody.
Love you, pal.
Okay. Talk soon. Great, great stuff.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
We go around the horn. Who's got a story? Let's start with Angel Martinez.
All right. Well, my story begins with a high school graduate by the name of Michael Baker. Michael spelled Mykale. So he's wearing his cap and gown. He'd just been handed his high school diploma, and they gave him a medal to wear around his neck when he became aware that the orders were piling up at the Burger King where he worked. So instead of rushing off to to party with all of his graduating classmates, still wearing his medal, he drove over to Burger King, clocked in, and got to work at the drive-through window.
Wow.
So while Baker's friends were out partying into the night, a woman by the name of Maria Mendoza, she was a mom, but she just saw her daughter graduate as well, stopped by the same Burger King for a late dinner when she saw Baker at work. So the Georgia mom, Maria, decided to do something really nice for Michael.
This is like an Aesop's fable or something. What goes on? I'm having trouble following the characters. Is this a Netflix series or what is this?
It's a Lifetime series.
Okay, go ahead.
Lifetime.
So the mother of
the mom was just really impressed with how polite and how kind and Michael's work ethic that she decided to surprise him with a GoFundMe to raise money for his eventual journey to college. So the first week, I think they raised like $20,000 for Michael.
Wow.
But then, a lot of people got wind of it. And the following week, it had bumped up to like $187,000.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Is
So
his college fund?
Yeah, it's his college fund. I mean, he's got enough money now to fund a doctorate level education. So his employer,
some of that money's not going to his education, is my guess, but all right.
His employer, Burger King.
He doesn't need to work at that Burger King anymore, I'll promise you that.
That's for sure. That's for sure. The Burger King Foundation caught wind of this as well and presented Baker with a $10,000 scholarship to aid in that pursuit of his education.
Wow.
So Burger King also thought that what Maria did was really nice. And knowing that she had a daughter that also graduated, they wanted to do something for them. So the BK Foundation awarded Daisy, who's Maria's daughter, a $10,000 scholarship to support her studies in neuroscience at Georgia State University.
Wow. Man.
So
everybody's a winner in this story.
Totally.
Except for the people who had to wait initially while he was getting that diploma because he, letting the orders at Burger King stack up. But I don't see him working at that Burger King much longer. As soon as that GoFundMe money cashes or whatever the equivalent of GoFundMe. But it seems like everybody wins, right?
Absolutely. So, you know what? Be kind, work hard, and stay in school.
Oh, that's very sweet, Angel. It does have a nice, happy ending. Thank you for that very Hollywood ending. Yeah, I liked it.
You got it.
Angel Martinez. Sharon, how about your offering for the whip, if you would? If you could make it a little more concise than Angel's, I'd appreciate it.
Hey!
Whoa.
Sorry,
Shots
I thought it was all there. It had emotion. It had a charity. It had a hardworking person. Had a lot of good characters. Just felt like it could have maybe, just been more concise. That's all. All right.
Should I go?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Alaska Airlines is heading to Europe for the first time with nonstop flights to Rome, launching in May 2026. The Seattle-based airline will offer 4 flights a week between Seattle Tacoma International Airport and Rome's Fiumicino Airport. Tickets go on sale this fall. Alaska says it's one of the most requested destinations by their loyalty members. This new route will mark the airline's third long-haul international launch from Seattle since acquiring Hawaiian Airlines in its fleet of wide-body jets in 2024. They've already launched service in Tokyo, and Seoul is up next this September. Their goal is to be global, with plans to reach 12 international destinations by 2030.
Wow, they're really spreading their wings there, aren't they?
Look at you.
Yeah,
clever.
a little Italian, very clever. Just because you mentioned, Should you mention Rome? I saw somebody posted on social media, Dorothy Lucy, the former entertainment reporter at Fox 11. I guess she was in Rome. There's a picture of her at the Trevi Fountain. It's very, very famous Trevi Fountain. And she says now in her post, it's illegal to toss coins in the Trevi Fountain now. I mean, that was the whole thing.
When did that happen?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Maybe one of you can check on that.
I'll look into it.
But it's at the base of the Spanish Steps there in Rome. It's super famous. People all go there and they throw coins into the Trevi Fountain. So there have been songs written about it. But apparently it's illegal now to do it. I don't know what the thinking was, why, or, what the policy is about, but apparently it is. So just in relation to Rome. When we come back, we continue the whip. Improve on those stories, boys. We'll hear from Crozier and Stafouche.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
When we come back, Mark Thompson here for Tim Conway Jr. It's just me today. Usually it's the two of us, but he's lost his voice. I'll be back soon. By the way, it's this classic KFI follow-up with Angel Martinez providing information about the fact that the throwing of coins into the Rome Trevi Fountain was chipping apparently parts of the fountain to the point that they required maintenance on it. And during this maintenance period, there can be no coin tossing. It can result in a €50 fine. This is at the Trevi Fountain in Rome. This is such a tradition to throw coins in the fountain. So apparently they set up a small pool alongside the Trevi Fountain. You can throw coins into that. And there's a little walkway that they've erected during this maintenance period. But soon things will be back to normal. But they take this illegal throwing of coins very seriously. So if you're going to Rome, take note. We're in the middle of the news whip. And Stafouche, you are up, sir.
All right, let's do it. Burger King Japan serves up a pickleball burger. According to Sora News 24, Burger King Japan is stepping onto the pickleball court with a culinary serve that's as bold as the sport itself.
Yeah.
This unique creation features 3 flame-grilled 100% beef patties nestled between specially crafted rice buns. Sounds
Sell it, Stafouche.
delicious.
Nestled between. All right.
True to its name, the pickleball burger does not skimp on pickles. 11 slices are layered between the meat and rice, offering a tangy counterpoint to the savory beef. Priced at 1,790 yen, which is about $12.20 US dollars. This burger is a nod to the sport's growing popularity in Japan.
Wow. So pickleball they've come up with the actual pickle burger. Yeah.
Between rice. It sounds
that
awesome.
sells it for me because I love pickles.
I thought you were going to say I love pickleball, which I would have been very surprised by.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
3 patties, though? I mean, it sounds like a lot of food.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
You got what was your line earlier? You got to work through it, or
Oh yeah, you got to power through it.
You got to power through it. Yeah. Don't slow down. Yeah. Take a beat and finish the thing off. And now we finish the news whip with Michael Crozier.
Right up your alley, man. There's a dirty actress that wants you to get clean with her. Actress Sidney Sweeney, known for Euphoria on HBO, the movie Anyone But You on Netflix, is one of those actresses that's hot right now. So dudes and probably ladies say they'd drink her bathwater. Well, Sweeney has partnered with personal men's care company Dr. Squatch to do just that with Sidney's Bathwater Bliss. It's a mix of sand, pine bark extract, and a touch of Ms. Sweeney's real bathwater. The limited edition bar of soap was created after Sweeney says she got requests for her bathwater that she says were weird in the best way after she did an earlier Dr. Squatch campaign. Dr. Squatch says it thrives on ideas that make you laugh and to create conversations about guys needing to take a closer look at their personal care products and routines. Sydney's Bathwater Bliss is available Friday.
Wow. It's literally her bathwater.
Indeed.
Man, that's wild. That is really wild. But very news whip worthy. I'll just round things out with this story about Oreo. The makers of Oreo cookies, Mondelez International, not Mandalay, Mondelez, suing the Aldi supermarket chain. They're saying that packaging for their store brand cookies and their store brand crackers blatantly copies products like Chips Ahoy, Wheat Thins, and Oreos. It's a federal lawsuit filed today in Illinois saying that Aldi's packaging was likely to deceive and confuse customers. In other words, your Aldi brand is masquerading as our Oreos, and that's not cool, and we're going to sue you over it. In the lawsuit, they display side-by-side photos of multiple products. The Aldi's thin wheat crackers, for example, they come in a gold box, very similar to the Wheat Thins that are made by the people who make Oreos. Aldi's chocolate sandwich cookies and Oreos both have the same kind of blue packaging. And I got to say, when you put them up alongside each other, the Chips Ahoy also looks like their chocolate chip cookies, the Aldi chocolate chip cookies. So we'll see where this ends up. But right now, it is in a federal court, and we will keep you apprised. That is the News Whip. I thought, not only good information, not only juicy and succulent, I would say it had emotion. Mm-hmm. I think back to Angel Martinez's story about that young man who took time out of his shift at Burger King.
Yeah, we all learned a lesson there.
Yeah, I thought that was a real sweet moment. And then
that kid really powered through, didn't he?
He did. He really powered through. Powered through and powering through is the one thing you should take away from this show today.
And pickles.
And the power of pickles. Exactly. Very well done, all.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Annabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Annabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Oh, yeah, by the way, hey, I heard you, oddly enough, only because I don't do any, but I heard you just doing a spot for Plumber.
Oh, these guys are more than plumbers to me. These guys are family. And we had a plumbing issue, and we had a couple of plumbing issues, and they came in for less money and actually tried to talk us through certain things to save us even more money. And then ultimately we had to have a major job done, and they came in lower than everybody else. They were remarkable, and we've kind of gotten to know them, and they're just so terrific. They're so thorough, you barely know they're there. But here's the point. They've become like sort of family, and Courtney adores them. And she actually said, we'd like to get the word out. You should, get on with KFI or get on with iHeartRadio. So they actually are new to KFI, One Day Rooter and Plumbing. You should check them out and tell them you heard about it here on KFI. One Day Rooter and Plumbing. They're Orange County, LA County. They're unreal. Bid out their stuff. You road test them yourself. You'll love them. But that's how they ended up here on KFI, Crozier. It's just that we had such a great experience with them that we said, gee, we'd like to get the word out. And, if you're up for it, we'll try getting you on KFI and iHeartRadio so that we can get the word to everybody. One Day, the number one Day Rooter and Plumbing.com.
Actually struck my mind because I do need someone in my house right now. So.
And they're not going to talk you into something or upsell you. They're just so authentic. Really, really love them. So check them out. One Day Rooter and Plumbing.com. Yeah. I have eaglet news for you. I know. America's favorite eaglets.
But Sunny has returned to the eagle nest in...
Come on, that is the best news.
I was worried.
Me too. I thought Sunny was gone forever.
But Sunny has returned to the eagle nest in Big Bear.
This after the eaglet took flight yesterday. It's common for eaglets to return after fledgling the nest, and Sunny is sharing the nest with her sister once again and moving around the tree where it sits. Gizmo spent most of the morning alone, flapping her wings as she, too, there's her close-up, too prepares to take her first flight. Friends of Big Bear Valley say the duties of the parent, Jack and Shadow, are far from over. Once Gizmo takes flight, the parents will keep an eye on both the eaglets and teach them.
Well, let me just ask you a question. What do they call the parents? There's a term for them?
There's her close-up. Too prepares to take her first flight. Friends of Big Bear Valley say the duties of the parent.
The duties of the parent? What is that? Is that a thing? Or is that just he just misspoke? I'm not trying to bust him. I'm just saying I thought maybe it was some kind of term.
Play it one more time.
Yeah. There you go.
Say the duties of the parent.
Oh, duties.
Oh, the duties of the parent.
That's better.
Okay.
Duties.
Who is this anchor? Because apparently only Stafouche can understand him.
Friends of Big Bear Valley say the duties of the parent.
Oh, David Ono. Okay. He's great. I'm surprised that I've never seen him blow.
I think he just had a little trip up in the lip tongue.
Oh, yeah, it does happen. It does happen.
There is a word called doties.
That's what I thought. Isn't it a term?
DODIES.
Yeah.
It's not commonly used to refer to the parents of eagles. Eagle parents are usually referred to as parents or males or females, although they do use the word doties.
Yeah, he said it kind of with enough confidence. It made me think that there was a term of some kind. Anyway, back to the
Friends of Big Bear Valley say the duties of the parent, Jack and Shadow, are far from over. Once Gizmo takes flight, the parents will keep an eye on both the eaglets and teach them how to fish and hunt on their own. So let's take you out there live right now, and you can see from the Friends of Big Bear Valley live eagle camera, we've seen some rain up in the mountains, but there they are. They've been sitting there for quite some time, just enjoying the view. I think they're starting to recognize Mom and Dad have a pretty awesome place.
I love how they're just chilling there, and I like to say they're just looking out the window, enjoying the view, as you said. So.
It was pretty terrific to see the one, and Crozier mentioned it yesterday, at was it 10:46 in the morning, the first flight, and Gizmo was left behind, and was Sonny going to come back? And Sonny did come back. So that's the news of the day. Gizmo, though, and again, we're ascribing a bunch of emotions to a situation that didn't necessarily display them. But as Gizmo looked around, you thought, oh, Gizmo's anxious. Like, what am I supposed to do? Where did Sonny go? And then Mom started feeding Gizmo. Now, no one has to, you don't have to share the food with anyone. And so Gizmo seemed to be cool with just being the only eaglet in the nest.
He was just living the life.
Exactly. Thank you. So, but now they're all back together. So I didn't realize it makes sense that these creatures have to learn the hunting. There's sort of a learned behavior and then an innate behavior, right? And so, at least according to that report, parents, I guess, demonstrate how to do these things, right? How to hunt and do these things that eagles do. So I was just back from Alaska, as I think I mentioned to you 2 weeks ago. There were bald eagles up there that are really cool, but they're not 2 weeks ago out in big numbers. Now in Alaska, because of the salmon run, they're all coming out in huge numbers for just that reason, because the eagles are fishing and the bears are fishing. And so all the wildlife comes out of the forest and the wilderness in numbers that you just don't see prior to that. So anyway, that's your eaglet update. Wasting money? You may be.
So our friends over at Consumers Checkbook, a great nonprofit website with consumer reviews and advice, they compiled a huge list of things marketed as money savers or good deals that, well, they argue can wind up either costing you more in the long run or that you could simply be getting for free. One of the biggest ones they harp on are those product protection plans. You know, whether you're buying electronics, an exercise bike, or an office chair, so many retailers now, they offer these plans. Either there's a small additional fee at checkout or you've got a monthly payment, and they're sold as added coverage for repairs in case something goes wrong. But generally, Consumers Checkbook says, well, they're more hassle and money than they're worth, because typical repairs usually won't cost that much, or parts that are typically the problem aren't actually covered.
These are really bad deals for most consumers. They're enormously profitable for the companies that sell them. That's why they push them so strongly. But most consumers will find that, first of all, even if you try to make a claim, these companies deny most claims. There's lots of fine print exclusions.
Wow.
So here's what you can do instead. Check your credit card, because many cards, they automatically add some type of extended warranty or protection on a purchase you make on that card. If you do, though, opt for one of these plans, Consumers Checkbook says, you know what, just be sure you know exactly what you're getting, how long it lasts, and important too, how to file a claim.
You know, the biggest ripoff like that I found was in a baggage damage situation at LAX. Well, they said, oh, it's no problem. We'll repair the bag. So I get off the plane, get the bag, and it's totally trashed. The sides are punched in. It was like they tried to trash it. So I go to the desk, you know, the passenger service desk or whatever, and she said, no problem, we'll take care of it. First, you have to wait forever to get the available person. She looks at the bag and says, if you can just leave the bag here, we'll repair it for you. Well, I can't leave the bag here. It's got all my luggage in it. Where am I going to put all the stuff, all my clothes, all the, you know, is there are you giving me a temp bag or something that I can take? No. But she said, if you want to run it home, take all that stuff out and then run it back here to the airport, we'll get it taken care of. Like, can you give me like a voucher just for some small amount and I'll eat it, you know? Nope. If you want to come back to the airport. So it's kind of like this same thing. I've noticed this in extended warranty situations where you have to surrender the product completely, or in some way, it's not a question of reimbursing you for the amount of the repair. It's putting you out an inconveniency. What is the word? Inconveniencing. I think the word is doty. Yeah, doties. Yeah. Anyway, so bottom line is walk softly when it comes to the extended warranties. I guess those are one of the huge areas in which you could be paying more. The 6 o'clock hour awaits, even as thunderstorms rumble around the mountains and some of the coastal plain of Southern California. We will keep you updated here. The Conway Show, Thompson sitting in on KFI AM 640, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Boom, boom.
Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.